Yeah, I definitely almost died right there. Okay, so what's up guys? This is your boy Chris, and today I will be reviewing a new electric skateboard I got. And look here, I don't even ride skateboards. I mean, I do. I know how to get around. I wanted to get an electric one specifically for film to use it as a dolly, but I actually grew to like really like it, so I like to ride around in the neighborhood. So today I'm gonna test it out and show you guys. It's one of those that's actually on the cheaper side of things. This one I think I got for like maybe 180 or something like that. I had to pull up Amazon for the name. It's called an Isinwheel V6 and V12 or V10 electric longboard for adults and teens. Like as far as a regular skateboard, I can maybe go up and down. I can't do zero tricks. Pretty much about it. I'll say that because it's actually really easy for beginners to ride on this thing. I think the only cons that I have about this is that bumps is really kind of bad, but I mean other than that, I feel like on a flat surface or not really no complaints. And I'm not an avid skateboard rider. I mean there are some people that can do some really cool tricks on these things, but I cannot. I can get from A to B. The entire board is 27.5 inches long. It's definitely compact and lightweight. You can carry this thing with you pretty decently. So it says the charging time is about 2 hours. Looks like the top speed is 12 miles per hour with a range of maybe 8 to 10 miles. So it's actually not really bad. Like if you're trying to go to the store, or maybe if you live on campus and stay far from your car, this would probably really be like really good. So here is the remote for it. You know, you cut it on, it'll let you know the battery level, and when it turns red, these are the levels of how fast you want to go. I usually keep it on like 2 or 3, and you know, when I'm feeling good, I do keep it on the highest level. When it's at its fastest, it's actually like really fast, like faster than you could probably think it could really go. So you have to be like really steady. So I started off very slow at first, and then this right here is the wheel that kind of moves. It has a nice grip on here, and I'm probably not even wearing like the right shoes for skating. I think you're supposed to wear Skechers or something. This is where you plug it in at right here. This is where you cut it on at. So we're gonna cut it on. I don't think I'm at the highest right now. So yeah, I'm up 3 bars right now, so it's not at its fullest. If you guys are thinking about getting this board, one thing I do want to say is I think the really bad con about this is that people complain that the battery kind of dies out and wears out after a while, only because a lot of people will overcharge it. Now this thing is really tricky. You really have to pay attention when you charge it. When you charge it, the charger will turn red when it's on and it's charging, but when it turns green, you have to take it off. Like I take it off as soon as it turns green, or you know, around that time. So I don't do it overnight. They mentioned that that's how the battery kind of goes out. It's not one of those that kind of stops charging, which kind of sucks. I'm sure like maybe a more expensive board can do that. I mean, for what it's worth, I mean it doesn't take long to charge anyway. I've had it dead before. I think it maybe took about maybe an hour or something like that. Just got to be mindful of that. You don't want to ruin the battery. And then the battery the battery for the remote is USB-C, and this one comes with an adapter you just plug into the wall. One thing I've noticed as well is that when you first start it, you might want to give it a little push to kind of go a little bit, and then, you know, realize which foot you kind of want to do. I usually don't even ride this foot. Reversing, if you guys want to put it in reverse, what you do is you'll hold this button down right here. And then it goes backwards. You want to put it back, just press it again. We'll hold it. then bam. Even though I'm not really sure why you would be reversing it anyway, but you know, just in case you want to. Now, the brakes are pretty decent depending on how fast you want to go. I would just say like start slow so you can kind of get the hang of it if this is your first time doing it. But it comes like extremely easy. Oh, maybe I should stop for, but this kind of ground is like perfect, as you can see. Another thing I wanted to mention is that it comes with one of those skateboard wrenches, and I'm sorry, I just butchered that. It comes with those wrenches that you use to tighten your wheels, because turning on here when I first got it was horrendous. Like, I'm already familiar with doing that on a regular skateboard anyway, fixing the I can't even think of the names, but I feel bad, trots or something like that, but tightening the wheels. So tightening it is basically gonna help you turn, like if you want to turn wider or looser or have it. To me personally, I like to have it tight, and I'm not the best kind of skateboarder at all. And the reason I say mindful is because when I first got on here, it was really hard to ride, and it got a lot better when I tightened it. Okay, so I'm gonna go on as fastest. This is as fastest right here. You can tell it's kind of still gaining speed, but actually this isn't bad. Yeah, I almost died right there. Yeah, I definitely almost died right there. You can see why I like this park. It's very, very beautiful, but this right here would be perfect. Okay, so like I said, like if you put it on something like here, it would be pretty perfect, because it's very, very smooth. And I think they redid this like maybe a couple years ago. Like, this is like extremely steady. This is actually probably better than the parking lot. Once it clears up, I'll show you guys like how it looks.